Hey guys, welcome to How to in H1Z1, where I'm going to show you how to improve your overall game. Today's lesson is aim. What we'll be covering in this video is your sensitivity, your crosshair, where to aim, bullet drop, leading your target, and then establishing what you need to work on. We need to find your sweet spot. Your sweet spot is when all sensitivities are set correctly for your playstyle. It's really important to find your sweet spot when learning how to become more accurate. Mouse sensitivity deals with your sensitivity when using hipfire. Scope mouse sensitivity isn't going to be necessary for this basic tutorial. Vehicle mouse sensitivity deals with how fast you can look around while you're driving or a passenger inside of a car. I have this set to high so I can flick around in the car. Aiming mouse sensitivity, which in my opinion is the most important one. I have mine set to low because I don't want my crosshair moving around when I'm aiming at an opponent's head. I would play around with this one a lot until you have it set to your preference, mainly because a lot of the guides on YouTube have different DPIs on their mouse than you do. It really all just comes down to how you feel with it. For all these sensitivities, I suggest you go into games and mess with them, then go into firefights and see how comfortable you are with them. Next, turn raw mouse input to on, reduce input lag to off, and ConUh fire off. Next, we're going to be talking about your crosshair. Your crosshair isn't ultimately too important. I like to switch between 7 and 23. It really just depends on personal preference, but when I'm using these two crosshairs, I feel like I can see my target better. Next up is where to aim. Bullet drop and leading your target both fall into this category. If it's not self-explanatory, you need to aim for the head. You'll hear it a lot in the H1 community, and it's called two-tapping. Two-tapping is when you shoot twice at a player, once to knock the helmet off and again for the headshot. It sounds simple, but for most it can be quite the challenge. The best way to improve this is just to get yourself in more gunfights. When learning where to aim, bullet drop is a really key factor in it all. When you're learning how to counteract the bullet drop, it can be kind of hard. It's definitely a learning curve. In this game, if you're aiming close, the bullet's going to hit. As you move farther and farther away, the bullet drops tremendously. You're going to need to aim a little bit above your target's head to hit this. And I wouldn't suggest doing this while they're on the move if you're just learning how to do this, as it can be really hard to hit your target. Another essential for learning how to aim is leading your target. Leading your target is important because you need to know how to hit someone that's on the move, because 9 out of 10 times they're not going to be standing still. What I like to do is shoot a little to the right or the left, depending on which way the target's moving, and kind of just take practice shots so I can see where the bullet's hitting. And then with that information, I can zero in my shot and hit my target. Next is establishing what you need to work on. For me, I need to challenge players that are better than me so that I can become a better player overall. If you can relate to this, I suggest you do the same. And always remember that you're going to get better if you put the time and effort in. If you just keep practicing, I promise you will get better at this game. So that's all I have for today, guys. Please make sure to leave a comment and like down below if this helped you in any way, and subscribe to get notified when my next video comes out. Hope to see you all in H1Z1's a little bit better aim.